Grandma Karen calls police and CPS on me for assaulting her grandchild. I coloured her hair pink. I've been babysitting 2 little girls, 3 and 5, for over a year now. I've known their parents since I was a child. I'm 21, and we get along very well. A month ago, I decided to dye my hair in a red-brownish colour. When I babysat them, they loved it. Their parents are quite okay with little girls playing with makeup and fashion. So, when I was done babysitting, I asked the mum if I could bring some fun fashion things to play with the next time. That next time was last week. When I got there, I opened my beauty case and showed them what I got. Necklaces, costumes, hair ties, makeup, frozen perfume, and pink hair dye. I asked both of their parents if it was okay for me to dye their hair pink since it's their favourite colour. I informed them that it was a temporary hair dye designed for kids and it could be washed out immediately, so it was pretty much harmless. The parents laughed a bit with me and told me it was fine, but they specifically asked me to put them in a bath without washing their hair. I guess they wanted to see it the next morning. They said goodbye and told me that the crazy butt grandma would come home around midnight to pay me. Some amazing haute couture hours later, the doorbell rang. It was only around 9 PM and the girls were still awake. I put them in their bathrobes and night diapers. I was getting them ready for bed and put them in front of the TV and went to open the door. It was Grandma Karen. She was almost 3 hours early. Without even saying hello, she entered, almost knocked me over, and while walking to the living room, she opened her purse to get a €50 bill. As soon as she wanted to hand me the bill, she seized their pink hair and lost her dang marbles. "What in the Jesus and Mary have you done to my babies?" Oh, don't worry, we just played fashionistas. It's okay, it can be washed out. Grandma Karen runs to the girls and starts screaming hysterically. "What has she done to your beautiful golden hair?" "Mom, it's okay. Mum and Dad know about it." "Shut up! Who do you even think you are to just come here and assault my babies?" She then proceeds to scream at me for a couple more minutes. "This is child abuse. I'm calling the police on you, you effing child molester." Okay, so at this point I started to freak out. Even though I knew I didn't do anything wrong, the thought of being interrogated made me almost poop my pants. She freaking held me hostage in the living room while she continued her screaming and moaning. She even wrinkled the €50 bill like toilet paper and shoved it down her pocket. Curse words after curse words left her mouth. "Oh my god, I can't believe my daughter would even hire someone like you. You probably have a criminal record, don't you? I hope you freaking get 20 years in prison, you racist slur. You ruined my baby's life. You traumatized them. This is child abuse. The police are on their way," evil smirk. "You will never find a job again." "Oh babies, did that witch hurt you? She did, didn't she? Oh my god, did she also cut it?" "I didn't, by the way." "You've probably been assaulting them for months now, huh?" Think about the most Karen you know. Double her age and shorten her hair. That was what I had to deal with for almost half an hour. Oh, and she also said that me colouring my hair like a prostitute was a bad influence for kids in general? Anyways, I was able to text the parents during her rants. They arrived not too long after the police and a CPS officer. You can only imagine how they reacted, but they couldn't leave until the parents arrived to make sure everything was okay. The officers left, Mum and Dad freaked out. They kept apologising to me. Mind you, this was happening all in front of the girls because Grandma Karen didn't let me put them in bed. Not only did she give me the most violent verbal attack I've ever seen, she also ruined the parents' date night. When I left to go home, I started crying. But hey, I got paid double that night and the girls' hair looked fabulous.